Well, a couple of days ago, we had one of the worst flooding that Chiang Mai has ever seen. The Ping River overflowed, and it just came down this whole section of town on the eastern side of the river.
So we prepared, we sandbagged, we did the front gates, we did everything we could, but the water just continued to rise higher and higher and higher. And at one point, when the water was about 4 feet high, some of our perimeter walls collapsed, and that just brought on essentially a tsunami of water that washed everything away.
We have a children's ministry here called the Tribal Children's Hostel, where we have tribal children that live with us. We have over 60 kids now, and we help them to go to school. We bus them to and from every morning, and we house them here, we feed them here.
The urgency for cleanup is pretty high. The water and the damage of, furnitures and bedding and stuff like that isn't that bad. We can just throw that away and replace it, but water and power is the most important thing. And then after that, cleaning up the chapel, the kitchen, mess hall, and just the facilities that the kids will use. A lot of our perimeter walls collapsed, so that will need to be reconstructed. A lot of electrical work, there's a lot of plumbing work. All of our cars will need to be serviced at least. The water came up past the hood, so you can see that. You can see the water line on a lot of the vehicles. If people were to help contribute to the efforts, it would be amazing. This place is it's a nonprofit. It's a NGO. We don't have corporate sponsorship or anything like that. Everything here is essentially, as my dad would say, faith-based. So we kind of rely on the big guy upstairs to touch hearts with everyone downstairs and then send funding and such over here. So if people were to contribute, we'd be ecstatic. That's the only way that we get things done.